just to show you what's going on. This is your car right now. All the wiring harness is being disconnected. Looks like shit. But this is what it took in order to get that short fixed. We disconnected it from that side, peeled all the wiring that goes to your injectors, your throttle body, NOx sensors, temperature sensors. Oh, by the way, when I got under there, your temperature sensor wire was busted off of the connector. So good thing we're doing this, because I can fix that while we're doing the short. Okay, so I got it all the way torn down, all the way, and you can see the firewall down there. I took the two 10mm screws off so that I could pull the harness, and the harness from the computer has to be disconnected. So I'm going inside next. But this is a couple of day process. I just wanted to let you know in advance. This isn't something that was easy. But you know, I'm trying to cut you a break, kind of cut you a deal, and you know, and help you out with this, because this is a terrible bug that Honda seems to have on a regular basis. So finding the short is important, and that way your alternator can charge. And by the way, I had to take the alternator back out in order to disconnect some of the wiring on the bottom. So I'm going to go take that alternator back and have it tested again, just to make sure that they didn't give us a bad alternator. And I did a pinout test on the actual plug-in that goes in back of the alternator, and you're supposed to have 12 volts on two of the wires, and on the other two wires is ground, and you're only getting 12 volts to one wire. One wire goes to a 7.5 amp that's underneath the dash that goes inside the car. The other wire, which is the white wire with the red, which is this one I'm chasing down, you can see that I took it out of the connector of the alternator so that we could take it all the way out, because I'm going to stick a totally different new wire in there. And it's going to be separate from the rest of the harness, so that if this situation ever happens again, it's easy to get to next time. And it'll be shielded and everything else. Okay, that's about as long a video I'm going to make. This is before. This is part one of my video before, and this is, you can see all the spaghetti right there, all the wiring that's disconnected. I had to disconnect from the transmission, and oh geez, it's just crazy. So you might get this back on Monday, give or take if everything goes good. I'm not working Sundays, so Sundays don't count. So it'll be Monday or Tuesday that you'll get it back. But it'll be done, and you won't have this stupid problem no more. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Hope this video helps you realize what all is intact of what we're doing. And so this is just disconnecting it. This is not the actual repair. I have to do the repair on the table over there. That way I can solder and shrink wrap and add a new wire in, and you know, and so forth. And oh, and that wire to that temperature sensor is very hard and brittle, so I'm just going to replace that wire altogether, so it's nice and flexible with the rest of the harness. Okay, Vince, we'll catch you later, and this is what your poor car looks like right now. My next step is disconnecting the computer. That way I can pull that harness through that hole back there and get the wiring out. Okay, catch you on the flip side.